When you stop trying to fix things, alignment begins. When life starts improving little by little, it isn't always because you pushed harder. Often, things begin to shift when the way you apply effort changes, when you stop forcing yourself. At that point, work, relationships, and the rhythm of daily life can begin to quietly realign. Alignment isn't a state of constantly trying to make life better. It's a state where the flow you already have starts working smoothly again. The change isn't dramatic, but it shows up clearly as a sense of real progress. As the moments increase where you feel you don't need to rush or prove yourself, your choices become more natural. Your actions continue without strain, and over time, that steady accumulation begins guiding your life in a better direction. In this video, we'll gently explore how alignment improves your work, relationships, and life as a whole, without relying on effort. Chapter 1: Alignment creates a state where results flow more easily. When you move into alignment, your relationship with results begins to change. Instead of chasing outcomes, the right opportunities and events start appearing at the right moments. This isn't because luck suddenly improves or because you gain special abilities. As your inner state settles, your words, actions, and direction naturally begin to align. Because of that, things start fitting together more smoothly. In alignment, results are no longer something you pursue. They're something you receive within the flow of life. With less urgency, your decisions become calmer and unnecessary detours decrease. Over time, this shows up as a clear sense that things are truly working. If you've noticed recently that your choices feel smoother or that things seem to be progressing naturally, alignment may be quietly laying the foundation for results. Chapter 2: Alignment lightens action and supports consistency. As alignment settles in, the way you take action changes. Instead of needing to push yourself to start, your hands move naturally. There's less hesitation before beginning and less exhaustion after finishing. This isn't because you've become lazy or lost motivation. It's because unnecessary preparation and self-pressure are no longer required. Within alignment, the line between what needs to be done and what doesn't becomes clearer. As a result, you may find yourself doing just as much, yet feeling far less drained. By the end of the day, a sense of remaining energy slowly returns. This margin is what makes long-term consistency possible. If you felt more ease in moving forward or found it easier to continue what you start, alignment may be reshaping your actions into a lighter, more sustainable form. Chapter 3: Why work begins to feel different. When alignment starts influencing your work, the first thing that changes is not the outcome, but how you engage with it. You may notice yourself worrying less about evaluation and spending less time searching for the right answer. Instead, what needs to be done now becomes easier to see. With fewer moments of indecision, the flow of work smooths out. The impulse to prove yourself or force expectations gradually weakens. As a result, your energy can be focused where it truly matters. Alignment doesn't mean taking work lightly. It means using your true ability in the right place. Because of that, even without dramatic changes, trust and recognition begin to accumulate steadily. If tension in your work has decreased and your sense of stability has grown, alignment may be guiding your way of working back into balance. Chapter 4: When relationships naturally begin to settle. As alignment deepens, quiet changes appear in relationships as well. You stop forcing yourself to adapt, and at the same time, the urge to control others softens. This isn't about creating distance or cutting connections. It's more like finding a stable position within relationships, where overstepping is no longer necessary. In alignment, how I'm seen matters less than how I'm relating right now. You don't need to overthink your words or fear silence. As interactions simplify, emotional fatigue decreases. Relationships that continue become more comfortable. Those that have completed their role shift form naturally. Rather than a sense of loss, it feels like relationships returning to their proper arrangement. If interactions feel lighter lately and unnecessary concern has faded, alignment may be gently restoring balance to your relationships. Chapter 5: A sense of ease spreads through life as a whole. As alignment becomes part of daily life, it doesn't only affect work or relationships. The overall texture of life begins to change. Rather than one dramatic shift, the feeling of constantly pushing yourself gradually fades. You spend less time overanalyzing whether each choice is right. You're less pulled by future anxiety that sacrifices the present. Instead, a simple standard begins to guide you. Does this fit who I am now? In this state, you no longer need to keep rebuilding your life. Small adjustments are enough to bring the flow back into alignment. Your daily choices gain consistency and a quiet sense emerges that you are truly walking your own path. If you find yourself feeling calmer in daily decisions and less lost than before, alignment may be expanding a natural, sustainable flow through your entire life. Final chapter: Alignment. Gently elevates your life. The changes alignment brings don't happen all at once, but in how you choose work, relate to others, and make daily decisions, a steady sense of stability takes root. Without trying to improve everything, you may notice that you tire less easily, you rush less, and you trust your own choices more. As these shifts overlap, life as a whole gradually settles into a more aligned state. I am Realia. Alignment improves your life because you are releasing unnecessary effort and returning to your natural position. If this video helped you feel that your current path is enough, I'm truly glad. If you'd like to support the channel, please give this video a like and subscribe. And if something stayed with you, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. I'll see you again in the next video.